Yo. Where did I leave? Okay. Slowly coming back to me. My minimap looks a little bit broken, doesn't it? Well, it's just a graphical glitch. An interesting one, though. But whatever. Steel, hey there. You very early today. Happy to see that. So, let's see. I'm a little bit battered up. And, oh yeah, we got ourselves some medicine this the last session. Okay. So where do I want to store my medicine at? Do I want to keep it here somewhere? Or... difficult decision. Well, let's add... let's say chemicals. No, it's drugs. Loot drugs. I'll just dump it there. That's okay. So... because there was quite a lot of stuff there, so... there we go. Now, we're gonna pick up bandages, of course, and... well... let's go with the alcohol wipes, why not? And also, I want to have a zone for containers. I think it's way easier if I go for a sorting system like that, where I just put up everything whenever I need it, because I lack the oversight to create everything accordingly. Okay, so as far as I remember, I wasn't really far yet with my explorations or my resources. Still pretty much at the beginning there. Yeah, water, exactly. Plastic beverage packs. These are new. Seeing these for the first time, at least. Okay, so there's a little body of water over there. Let's just hope that I won't die while I'm getting there. So, what about that car? Ah, it was the one lacking controls and a tank, but no controls is already bad enough. So, let's see. Yeah, that's brilliant. There's a lot of water going on there. Okay, so water. Clean water. Ugh. I now only knew how much I... let's just pour that into containers. So, okay. Looks like these plastic beverage packs bags are... this pocket can contain a liquid. Why can't I fill them? Well, whatever. Let's just cleanse that water at home. Ah, I love it. I'm so happy that I made it that far yesterday. And today we're just basically moving in, you know? Getting some place where you can live at is, in my humble opinion, one of the dirtiest parts of the game. So... yeah. We're preparing our water here. Bam. Okay. Beautiful. We got water, and we ain't got any clue about the time of the day. That's a novum for me. Usually I have some sort of a clock on my starting characters. But this dude, I even forgot to loot a smartphone or anything like that. Well, we're going to go for some disinfectants. Some bandages. How's my healthcare? Oh, abysmal. What we got to bandages. I got water purification tablets. I didn't notice these. Awesome. I bet they came with the military supplies that I found. Okay, so it might be horrible bandaging and all, but we're at least at a good spot. So, let's just pick up a book. how about... Let's see. So what? Clothing. Let's read that. Reading is also providing some time to heal up, you know. Okay, let's drop ore. Activity here. Have some water. And let's say, I got a cucumber sandwich. Yum. And we got some tea bags. I really need bigger water containers here. One really important thing. So, wait a sec. I want to set up a auto-eat zone. Or where was that? Source firewood, no. Base camp food, no. Auto drink, auto eat. Here we go. Take yourselves your supplies from here. So here, okay, that should work now. So theoretically, we're going to eat and drink all on our own here from this point on. Okay. Knowledge increased. I'm not gonna need this for a longer period of time, but I just wanted to start out before it turns into an issue here. So, well... I don't want to touch the food that's basically expiring hell knows when. The long-lasting food is really, really valuable. Always like that. Okay, well. Is that enough HP to go for another roam? I don't want to. I really don't want to. So, let's see. Alpha male quarterly. That's survival. Survival, I'm already at... No, I'm not. Perfect. That's the next cool book. Alright, it's too dark to reach. So that whole auto-eat stuff only works if I'm in the vicinity of these things. And I think I must see that container, so maybe that's not the... We can adjust that at some later point. I don't care right now. So... bandages are already used up. Let's change that. Hey, Joe, Ash, hi there. So happy to see you, folks. Hope you had a fine day today. So... Ha! I'm learning hotkeys. Okay. So... this was the first day he survived? Jeez. That's felt longer. Okay. So... have some water and some wine in that order. And let's have a potato chip breakfast. Yum. Alright. So, I got the duffel bag and the backpack on me. Is there anything else that I want to lose? Yeah, definitely. So, let's drop the containers here. Except for the plastic bottle. Still want to keep that. So, this is important stuff. Because we need that. The coffee maker is definitely not necessary. Well, the grenades, I'll keep them at home for now. I'll keep the Remington. Okay. But this weapon needs an insane amount of time. Now I finally understand why the wasp was killing me yesterday so heavy, so easily, because I didn't, I misread that weapon. I took it for a, what's it called, a shotgun, not a sniper rifle. I'm not that familiar with guns in general, you know. So So, well, let's use the dead of the night. My dude has night vision, so I'm able to use this totally to my advantage. Wow, is that nasty background noise? Do you hear that? It's effing spooky. I installed a new Soundpack, by the way. We're now using the Auto Pack. Because I heard that the ATS Soundpack that I was using was has already expired, and nobody took care of that anymore. So I want to start disassembling all those books we don't need. Because oh wait, it's like Warships. That's not a book. That's a game, isn't it? Yeah. No, we don't need it. So, oh boy, aspirins, medical gauze. That's really valuable. Antiseptics. Well, whatever. Let's just pick up these things for now. Bleach. Useful stuff, but it's extremely bulky, so I'd rather not. Guy Fawkes mask. Just what we need. So, let's see. What am I wearing right now? I still got my towel. Okay, we shouldn't wear the towel the whole time, you know? We don't need that anymore. So, take off. Arthur, it's fine. We keep the towel on ourselves, but not like that. So I'm running around with a bathrobe, but beyond that, I don't see too much clothing, so we should probably change that. Yeah, so I gotta say, he's making the perfect impression. He's wearing a bathrobe, pair of knee pads, ballistic vest below that, but beyond that, this guy is pretty much naked. What do I feel about Caves of Kood in comparison to CDDA? Quite simple. Caves of Kood one-shots you extremely unexpectedly, extremely often, and Cataclysm doesn't. That's my basic impression there, and the crafting is way more interesting in CDDA than in Caves of Kood. But comparatively, I like the combat system and the skill system. I prefer that over CDDA. Cataclysm's combat system is extremely realism bound, so you basically try to avoid combat at most occasions, or you try to put up a method that you don't get wounded at all. Whereas in Caves of Kood, you know, you soak up some damage, regenerate. I like that more of in a gameplay term of sense. But all in all, I like playing Cataclysm more. As of yet. Maybe it's because I suck so hard at playing Caves of Kood. That could be totally also the case. I can't really decide yet. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an answer, Echo. By the way, hi. Didn't notice you coming in. Happy to see you, man. So I'd say, Arthur, it's time to put on some real clothes and a effing smartphone finally. Ha! We also got time. So, combat boots. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. So, begone slippers. Hello, combat boots. I love combat boots. You see, they even got acid and fire resistance. Maybe not that much, but I think that's one of the best pieces of clothing you can put on your feet. Especially in the early game. So, cloak. Well, I think cloaks are mostly for the temperature. Long underwear top. Yeah, why not? I think that's a good thing to go for. Oh, there's a tank top. Let's pick that up. I need some sort of pants. Mr. Dent is completely pantless right now. So let's see. On the torso, I got the bathrobe, the backpack, and duffel bag. Of course, these things are totally out of whack. I think the bathrobe is not necessary anymore either. You gotta unload the bathrobe though. There's too much stuff in it. So, yeah, I think the torso encumbrance is still pretty high, but that's mostly because of the containers I'm carrying around. You find how many times or will you tell me that your internet is back, Joe? Your Joe, your internet is a literal zombie. It's alive but dead, dead but alive. I don't know. I hope it's finally fixed for good. Sounds like you had a hell of some trouble with that. Feeling really sorry for it. I hate nothing more than internet trouble. Yes, I might be feeling like I'm an addicted person, but you know, why not be addicted to be connected to the world? I didn't invent Corona. So, we didn't find any pants. Damn. But there's a first aid kit we can plunder. Perfect. So, I don't need that instruction booklet though. You cannot grab the sink. Outrageous. It's also not what I wanted, but thanks that you told me, game. And there's a set of dentures. I wonder if you can disassemble them. But first things first. Adhesive bandages, hell yeah. Sleeping pills, tramadols, alcohol wipes, calcium tablets. They updated these quite a lot. More dentures. Dentures for Mr. Dent. I'm tempted. Toilet paper. Hell yeah. Lots of liquid soap. Water. New ISP. Ah, I see. You changed the provider. Ah, okay. Yeah. I really hope that it'll work out for you now. I'm also considering changing my provider at some point because, you know, I really hate the provider I got, but, well, what can I do? Garbage bags! These are new. Fun! Damn. I love it what these dudes include into this game. There's always something new when I come back here. Literal garbage bags. Extension cord? Well, not really something new here. Bottle openers. That's something we really need for something. Screwdrivers. Hammer. Strings. Scissors. What's the... Well, fabric cutting quality. You don't need the scissors exactly for that, so I'll just let them here. Frying pans. Okay, we don't start looting food here. If I'll start with that, I won't find any end today. So look at this bad boy. Ah, draining battery. Damn. I was already thinking that we found the perfect car, but no. Here's a candle. I don't want it. Adjustable wrench. Both turning. Oh yeah. Yummy, yummy. Tools are so valuable in this game. And there's a basement. I'm afraid. I hate basements, seriously. But it looks like this one is a safe one. I hope so. I mean, there's room for nasty surprises. But usually, the cursed basements are quite quickly discernible from the safe ones. So, there's money. Survivor's note. I made mushroom babies. My arms hurt. I hurt. I had mushroom babies. They are growing. Yeah, dude. I don't think you're a survivor anymore. So, here, let's see. We got a little bit of water in here. Pair of stockings. Shirt. Water purification tablets. Swim goggles. Okay. Swim goggles are armor for your eyes. It's often quite smart to use this. What is that? A furnace. Okay. I can't remember that I've seen these yet. Okay. That means we got a source of fresh water here, so let's see. Let's fill our containers while we're here. And speaking about while we're here, I'd say I'll start looting here a bit. So, picking up some detergent and all these things, because you can craft a lot of useful things with that. And now let's just start looting the food, all the food stuff, I don't care. So, I love it that you are able now to leave the coffee maker on the table and just loot the battery. They updated that system here so well. I really dig it. Ammonia, detergent, sponge. Alright, copper pod. So, I forgot what kind of items you can use to craft yourself lockpicks with, but I don't think it's that important right now. Okay, I'm pretty much at maximum carrying capacity, so good haul. So what are my stats looking like skill-wise? I don't know what you're exactly asking for. Yeah, the camera is covering the interaction skills. You're not seeing the vehicles level of mine, which is 1, and the devices 2. I bought a devices start, and the other skills you can see here. I picked up a do-it-yourself crafting hobby as a background, playing a Hitchhiker, and fleet-footed night vision optimist, and he's ugly, you know me. I'm always picking ugly. It's a free thing. But the do-it-yourself hobby came with lots of super powerful proficiencies, which are a pain in the ass to gather. Especially the leatherworking stuff. I mean, pottery, basket weaving, most of the time you won't be getting there because there's better options. But plastic working, stretch fabric, leatherworking, like I said, these were quite useful. I just felt like picking up something that sounds like a mundane skill set to pick. I don't know. The idea to roleplay Arthur Dent from the Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy was a coincidence. When I saw the Hitchhiker background, I went bonkers, and here we are now. So, let's drop all the food, all the medicine, all the books, all the chemical stuff, spare parts. So I need spots for chemical stuff, spare parts, and probably tools. So, let's go. Chemical stuff. So I'm storing my medicine here, so let's drop the chemicals right next to that. And the spare parts, let's drop that there. Did I forget something? I'm sure as hell, I sure as hell did, but whatever. Let's see. I'll just let the game sort it out for me, and then we'll see what I forgot there. So that's the category tools, of course. Tools. I forgot to pick up tools. Okay. Can I do? Can I start fire here? Okay. Then I want to have. That's a difficult one. Where to store the tools at? I don't know. I don't care. I'll just leave them there for now. So I'm at a pretty insane amount of stuff in my inventory again. So, okay. I'm confused about these items. Containers do funky things. Containers do pick up stuff that I don't want to pick up, and you know what? I'm going to store the sniper rifle at home. I don't really think that I'll be doing anything with that thing. and it's 4 kilo in my inventory, less. So, let's go. Alright, so I think I plundered this home here pretty thoroughly. Okay. Have some fun while playing League. You really will need it. I really got no clue what that number could have been, honestly. Whatever Ash is thinking, I'm just happily dumb. Okay, so we're going to toss the containers on me right next to our murder bike, you know. Wherever I go, there's somewhere a bike where I can kill stuff. It's fantastic. Okay. So let's abuse the night vision further. Well. Alright. This looks like a little bit more claustrophobic here. So. Okay. That's a safe basement. Wonderful. Leather pans. Finally! I got myself some pans! Damn. Always happy to find pans. So, a funnel, okay. I don't know if I'll ever need that, but plastic gasket. What the hell is a gasket? Shooter's earmuffs. Okay. Better check out what a gasket is by sometime. Book strap. Okay. Things. Well, let's use that. You ever play Cataclysm? I'm tempted to do this, but I need somebody to explain me what the actual differences are. Or I'd like to. I don't need really, but I didn't feel like jumping into the cold water. Does it add anything else? Does it add fantasy creatures or stuff? Because I keep seeing people talk about dragons and stuff, and I don't know. I'd love to know, though. There's a grabber zombie around the corner. Hell. Ugh. Okay, there's lots of nasties behind that house. Good to know. That's the power of night vision. Night vision is pretty powerful. I consider it as one of the most powerful traits in the game. So, let's pick up one zombie at a time. Yo, don't lose me, dude. So, clobbering time. Sadly, I'm still only armed with a pipe. But you still can crit for 25 with a pipe. Not bad. But you can also miss like a moron. It's also an option. Twice even. Like a total moron. But to be fair, Arthur Dent never has been much of a fighter. I'll turn him into a fighter, though. In the Cataclysm, you don't have much choice, I'd say. There we go. One down, a million more to go. If that's enough. I mean, the world here is literally endless, so... we could go for that for I don't know how long. So... well, let's see. I'm somewhat afraid about that grabber zombie, my god. Stupid Soundpack. Well, I now know how to disable this this subscriber sound. I just haven't done it yet on all the different layouts. Turns out it's part of the alert box configurations. Took me a million years to figure that out, but finally I do know. So I figured that with a grabber zombie I'm not going to play my kiting game, because I don't know if these guys are able to pull you towards them, or if they're especially good at grabbing. Whatever might be the case, I didn't want to find out. Winemaking for beginners. A tad bit sad. Let's eat all the chocolate bar. Okay. Little CDDA, nope. The controls are a pain, I know. But the longer you play it, the easier it'll get. That's the only thing I can promise to you, but I must say, control-wise, I also think that CDDA is one of the craziest games I've ever played. And I'm playing roguelikes since I'm a teenie. I don't know if this is one of the most demanding control systems that I've been working with ever before. Oh, this is bad. This will get me into trouble. But luring Fatty into that thing now. Okay. It's got a 400. There we go. A filthy duster. A dusty filter. No. So, zombie kids. These are just disgusting. Just a little bit closer. Problem about zombie kids, they bring you bad mood. Because you're feeling insta-regret for hurting them. And they're also frickin' agile. They're hard to hit. Extremely hard to hit. Oh gosh. Why am I missing so much? Ah, here we go, finally. There we go. You feel guilty! Yeah, totally guilty, man. So, there's a feral, but fighting goes a lot better today than yesterday, so it's a good start. So I cleared out this vicinity. Let's head on over to the other side of the street. So Dave's breaking. All right. Well, we're gonna explore this place once there's a bit more daylight. Zombie child ahead! Alright. I'm just happy that the city is comparatively small. Hey dude, come over here. Oh, I hate it when they eat the shrubs. So, of course I miss. It's my guilt. My guilty complex. Okay. At least we're getting in a couple of hits. Perfect. Just like at the beginning of the game, if you don't pick any fighting background, it's just a pain to get the job. Oh, boys! Look at that! On the baseball bat. Take that, world. So, baseball bat is awesome because, unlike the pipe... Wait a sec. The pipe has a minus on 2 hit, okay? That's all I wanted to show, but the controls didn't let me. But the big issue with the baseball bat is they break quite quickly, because it's wood. And big advantage of pipes, pretty sturdy. But a lot less damage on them. So, Come over here. Follow me. Follow me. I know the way. Oh, this is so ungrateful to fight in these areas. Basically always hope that the AI is popping into one of these shrubs for whatever reason they do this. Ah, here we go. That's a lot better now with a baseball bat. The difference of a real weapon compared to a improvised weapon is insane. Although calling a baseball bat a real weapon is doing no justice. They turn into a real weapon once you get barbed wire. A barbed wire bat is a real weapon. A baseball bat is just still a sports tool. Okay, it's the dead of the night, and I'd say I'll just loot my backpacks and going to use the darkness to pick up some loot and head back home afterwards. So here, pipe has a +1 actually. Thought that has a minus. Oh, here we go. No clue about that. So yeah, let's definitely pick up wires because wires are valuable as hell. Let's see, barbed wire. To craft barbed wire, I need a pair of bolt cutters. Pretty doable. I got a pretty nice skill in fabrication, so let's see. I just have to find a place where I can loot some bolt cutters. I mean, bolt cutters are not exactly common ware. Everything which is the more specialized the tools get, the more rare they grow in terms of loot distribution here. That's one thing I really noticed. So I don't want to loot that mindlessly. Atomic coffee maker. I never will have any water problems anymore. It's basically like a coffee maker with a mini nuclear reactor inside it, which provides power forever and ever and ever. Brilliant. Me happy now. These things are super rare, actually, unless they made them more common again. They were stupidly common in a past version. Then they were, again, super rare, and I, in fact, did never find one again in that version, and now it's the first one in a long time that I see. Let's just put it like that. I can't force open the door with my hammer. I need a crowbar. Ah, dang. So, the other option you can always go for is grab yourself a plank and start whacking. Don't use your weapon though. The risk to break it is just too high, and it's so not worth it. Okay. So, day's breaking. Let's drop our loot bags and keep looting. Alrighty. What's that house here? Clothing store. Well, that could be fun. Let's see. What's here? City car with no wheels. Too bad. I just wanted to let you guys that are hanging around here know that you are really making me happy with your constant company here. I really am happy to have you guys tuning in whenever I go online. I really appreciate that so much. Can't put it into words. You guys rock. Did you know that? Now you know. So, that's crazy. How much stuff is around there? I'm looking for those bolt cutters, you know, but holy moly. It's a wealthy house, I must say. It's a lot of resource in there. Oh boy. There's clean water in there. If this thing comes with an upstairs, it would make a brilliant little hideout. But it doesn't. Let's check out what kind of tools we got in there. This is always a good spot to check for bolt cutters and the like. Garage. That's where people store their tools, did you know? The more you know. Okay, so... Princess I'm looking for was not in this castle. Let's check out what we can find here. Say, isn't that a armored... Exactly, I was just asking, isn't that an APC? So... It has wheels, it has an engine, it has a battery. Is that thing drivable? There must be something preventing me. There must be something preventing me. No. Oh my god. It's the first time that I find a drivable military class vehicle. In case you didn't notice, this thing comes with an integrated grenade launcher. Holy crap. Okay, that's mine. You can try to tell me as long as you want to do that, Steel, but no you. So that's gonna be. We're definitely gonna pick that thing up. And there's even a mansion down there to explore. Great. Gotta say, this is one of my luckiest starts so far. I hope I can survive for long enough. Okay, but let's not get over ourselves, or you know what? Completely other idea. Let's drive this beauty out of the danger zone before something bad happens, you know? I really have no interest that some filthy Zeds are going to gnaw on that thing. I love it how this game simulates your limited sight in a heavy vehicle. It's quite brilliant. It has its downsides, but it's also quite cool. Alright. Got my own APC, man. Jesus. I gotta try out this grenade launcher thing at some point. Quite curious to see that. Reverse card. Yeah. So let's get rid of that feral there. Ferals suck. I hate them. But who doesn't? Hey, you stink, and your mama stinks. I'll get over here and get clapped. Huh. That's one of my favorite tricks. Get a street post between you and the feral, and it'll block those filthy rocks. This is one of the best things that you can learn from me, probably. And this dude has a crowbar. Oh yeah. I was hoping for that. These dudes are practically one of the best sources for crowbars, and one crowbar is like mandatory equipment because now I'm able to force open doors wherever I want. The only thing better than that would be a Heligan bar. That's the heavier counterpart of a crowbar. What stuff the firefighters use. In German, it would be more like fire defense. That's why it caught my brain off track. And you can also force open windows from the outside. That's also a brilliant trait of these. Hey guys, you stink. Let's get it over with. Okay. Seriously, this is not as easy as I'm used to. Because I'm a bit spoiled by my run with Paperboy. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Hey, is that CCP 9-round magazine? Walther CCP. Got a gun. Mr. Dent is a little bit more lucky than my other characters. Gotta say. I love carrying around a handgun with me. 91 bullets. Jeez. That's a lot of bullets for one drop. I'm not used to that many. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now we only need a holster for these. Because, you know, holsters are brilliant. To store guns in. Or so I heard. It's funny that you mentioned Joe, my kid and me, or the family. It's turned into one family pastime of ours. He's 4 years old, but he's already loving the game. And the cutest part about it is, he's always happy when he gets to draw cards. I wonder how long it'll take until he realizes that it's actually not that great to draw cards. But for now, he's always like, yeah, I get to draw cards. That's quite lovely. So, I hear glass breaking. Oh, hey, fatty. Come on over. Let's have some fun.
You're welcome.
Is there still the strawberry bush there? And thanks for the follow. It's me, you see? Happy to have you, and I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay quite thoroughly. So there's 2 Zeds after me, but that's a good start. I mean, we gotta work here. We gotta get a little bit more done here at once. But jokes aside, I hate fighting Zeds without movement impairing. My dude doesn't have any real armor yet, therefore I always think like it's the best way taking them down by luring them into bushes, shrubs, and the like. I'm bleeding. Quite heavily, actually, so stop the bleeding. If you leave a puddle, you're bleeding too hard. You just ignore it. It's my rule of thumb. Okay. Hey, I like that Jiva jiggle, man. I love DCSS, so instant like there. So, more fatties. I don't have any particular good spots to fight at. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah. This is another trick that I have kind of came up with. So you can bring zombies to the cars. First off, they'll demolish the cars a little bit for you. But every car tile has a movement cost of 400. Not only do the zombies provide you with valuable scrap metal, you also get the pleasure of taking them down inside the car quite easily. And you also have all that loot cluttered in the car at the same time. It's quite brilliant, now I remember. Ooh, there's a little bit of an army down the road. But we're clearing a city. City clears always take a bit of time. You take them seriously and safely, that is. Alright, but if you want to use the cars as death traps, it's really important that you open up every door that they got. Because zombies are completely incapable of opening doors and the like. There we go. Bang, bang, boom, boom. And you can use practically every car out there as a death trap there. So, this car, though, looks like it's usable. The car is too heavy for its engine. Okay. So... the battery is dead. I see. There's a first aid kit in there. I love it! Finally, there's first aid kits in the cars. It's actually totally making sense. There's an electric motor lying around. What? Oh boy. parks. Parks are quite dangerous, as we see here. There's a clique of feral humans there. They love to hang around in parks. I hate them. Especially when ferals come in packs. So I think I'm going to clear out the backside of this house first. Quickly. All right. Yeah. This always gives me such a triumphant feeling whenever they fire their rocks into the lampposts. Because really, these guys deal a lot of damage with their rocks. It's a meme. It's seriously a meme. Especially the feral humans hitting your backpack while they smack you with a rock from up front. You know? A lot of people are very amused about the Sidewinder rocket qualities of feral human rocks. So, Zed's crawling to the broken windows. What you like about that? They do take damage from the glass, by the way, if you're wondering. There we go. Everything taken down. I really gotta come back here with the loot containers as soon as we're done with the cleanup here. For me, it's one of the most I don't know, cathartic feelings to clear out a city and take control over it, especially when it's such little little township like that one here. Ah, whatever. I like it when they pile up like that. It makes loot management easier at the end of the day. So there's a brainless zombie, and here goes another feral. So another trick I like to use with the ferals are corners like these. This also denies them their rock flinging. But really be careful if the feral human sprite is depicted with both arms raised above his head. That means that they got a fire axe. You better shoot them. Fire axes deal tremendous amounts of damage just with one blow sometimes. And what can I say? I lost a very successful character to a one-shot with a fire axe. I mean, it wasn't exactly a one-shot, but my character took so much damage from one blow to his arms that he was literally incapable of fighting, and then you have this maniac on your heels pelting you with rocks while you're trying to run away. But I died because I didn't realize that I took so fucking much damage from one blow. So, just so you know. Fire axe ferals are really, really dangerous. Didn't even know zombies could throw rocks. Well, feral humans aren't exactly zombies. Feral humans are infected with a zombie virus. I don't want to spoiler too much in case you're not familiar with the lore, but they haven't died yet. So they are basically humans that haven't turned into zombies yet. That gives them the ability to still use items. The zombies out there, they can't use any items anymore, so... But they're even worse than feral humans. That's just the beginning phase. We're merely at the beginning. They will evolve into something worse. Everybody will here evolve into something worse. All the zombies, all the feral humans, they all have like tier 2 and tier 3 versions of themselves that will come up the longer a run goes. Fun. It actually is. It really is fun. So, let's clear out the neighborhood a little bit more. I mean, one thing's great. I haven't seen any dogs or runners in here. I dig that. Car without controls. Cars without controls are worthless. Okay, that's been a bit of a risky move there, but I wanted to take him down like that. There's one downside to the zombie car method. They produce hell of a noise there. So this can also attract lots of other baddies. But usually you can just take them down like that. A shotgun. What for? No. Walter P22 is a pistol. Rat shot. What's a rat shot? Contain wound. Okay. So, if I understand that correctly, this is crappy ammo. I wonder if the amounts of ammo got massively increased, because I feel like there's 249 shots of that stuff. I feel like this looks like the devs' intention is to make firearms more viable, like not limiting us so much in terms of ammo anymore. I like it. I like it. This makes gunplay a lot more feasible. Because actually guns are a lot of fun. So let's kind of put this back into the car. Not ideal, but also not horrible. There we go. Stocks and stuff, they also have bigger versions, yes. Feral preppers? Yes. Yes, of course. It's all there. I don't know if they're called feral preppers, but basically there is a version of I think so there's two things. There's cunning ferals. Those are the dudes that are still which are infected and still have full brain power, so they can use guns, and if I'm not mistaken, they also use crafted gear. And then there's survivors, survivor zombies, or I don't know if there's another bigger version. I haven't come that far yet. But the gist of it is, there's lots of really, really horrible enemies to encounter in this game, and the intelligent ones are the worst. But believe it or not, the absolute worst enemies that I've met so far, absolutely worst of the worst, bandits, other humans like you. Super tanky, extremely dangerous because they use extremely good weapons compared to what you're encountering here, and they can't just show up here somewhere and they're like, piss off, this town's not mine. If you don't, I'll kill you. Then you better piss off unless you're super strong. And in case you don't have an APC with an installed grenade launcher, you shouldn't go there again. I've got plans if these guys do this to me one more time, you know? Like, plans that involve, like, driving with 130 kilometers per hour into their face, probably. Something like that. Good work. APC into your face. Should do it. Should do some damage. Oh, pulping bodies? Yeah, that's really important. Alright, Joe. Thanks for your stay. Have a good one, and I hope you're going to be around more often now that your internet is back. But if not, I don't mind either. I hope you had a good time. That's the most important thing to me. See you soon, and have a good sleep. So there's 2 tough zombies down the road, but beyond that, stuff's quite easy here. Okay. I love it how much advantage you can take in this game out of sheer knowledge. Like, you see, this whole fight would be extremely dangerous. All of the stuff here would be extremely dangerous without abusing the terrain like that. But at the same time, what I love about this game, it doesn't even feel like I'm messing around with the game super hard or something like that. These are zombies. I expect them to behave stupid, because that's what zombies do. And that's one part of the game I totally love about CDDA. Like, it's so much fun exploiting the mechanics because I don't feel guilt at all, you know? It just fits into the roleplay so much. Like, for example, running here around that car until Muscle Boy here doesn't know where he's supposed to go anymore. That's lovely. Because at first, when you don't know these strategies, a road full of zombies is an absolute killer. You totally don't survive that, and you might wonder, how the hell are you supposed to do this? And the more you know, the more you can utilize all manner of different things. And utilizing the environment is one of my favorite parts about this game. It gives me a very, very nice immersive feeling. Because creativity is one of our biggest strengths. And creativity and endurance are two things that, in my opinion, made humans conquer this planet. Among other things, of course, but these two things are really keystones of our species. Okay, there's still a ton of stuff, and there's one of them, like these dudes. If you see them, these are bad news. These are killers. You better shoot them. Don't let them get close to you. It's not worth it. So, let's see. Okay, we got 3 zombies on us, 4 even. Okay. We need the second car. Fall back to the second car. And that's another advantage. These dudes are just standing here and not closing in on me because they prefer to attack the windshield. So, let's see. I always check if I fight firefighter zombies, if they came with a fire axe. Sometimes you're extremely lucky. Oh, look at that bad boy. He actually made it on top of the car. I'm growing a little bit too carefree here, huh? Let's see. I really need to craft myself some armor to fight like that. Your hands are too encumbered. What am I wearing in my hands? Pair of tactical gloves. Ah, yeah. So, it's one thing I dislike, that while you're wearing gloves, you're not able to put pressure on your wound. Compromised ceramic front plate. Where did it come from? Is that from the car? Must be. Well, there's a lot of new things in this game here that I had no clue about yet. But that's why I love to play the experimental branch so much. Why I love so much to play the experimental branch. Grandma came back to me. She said hi. Okay, here we go. So, let's put on our loot bags, because Mr. Dent is in distressing pain. And distressing pain is one of the spots where it's really better to go back home and relax a bit. Because your fighting grows a lot worse once you're in distressing pain. So we'll just fill our pockets now. And get out of there afterwards. Ooh, bad. Breaking windows, if you hear that, get battle ready. It's better. Because there's... Usually Zeds only break windows and the like if they are on you. And fighting with backpacks, terrible idea. You're so freaking slow. Every action you'll take in combat does take longer than usual, and that's quite a bad thing. I made the experience with this game, you don't want to get wounded at all, ideally. Keltac. It's a small pistol, isn't it? Okay, there's a lot of gun lying around here. So once we're done with the city, there's going to be so much work to do with clearing up here. Oh, bike helmet. That's great. Needed some head armor too. Leather jacket. That's what I like to see. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, a dust mask. Cheap and free protection from smoke effects. It's only a basic protection from smoke effects, but it's way better than not being protected at all. Alright, medium batteries lying around here. Sugary cereals, corn cereals, honey, gelatin, horseradish, sauerkraut, beer. So, rotten milk, dang. So I'm pretty much at the limit of my carrying capacity already. So we'll loot that stuff and come back later. Some extra rags. Rags are always valuable. Whenever you can pick up rags, pick up rags. Because rags are basically uncrafted bandages. So you can't have too many of those. Zombie child. So, can't we just sidetrack these? Oh gosh. I bet that's another mass grave on the road. Just so many. This run had a bajillion mass graves. I don't know why, I don't know how, but they're everywhere. Okay, we got ourselves an atomic coffee maker. Man, so much luck. Can't put it into different words. I need a rubber hose to steal fuel. That's also very important. I remember. Leave these items. Is there any reason to keep the pipe? I don't think so. My cat is starting to talk. He loves to talk sometimes. He's a very, very conversational cat. Unlike his sister. She doesn't talk at all. But this guy, you just look at him and he starts meowing at you. He starts hunting something. That, of course, explains a lot as well. Okay, so I'm down to 21 kilo carrying capacity, or however you want to call it. And let's see. Aspirins. Let's have some aspirin breakfast, and we're at 916 calories intake. A cheese pizza. Let's munch that in, followed by a tomato. So just so we also had something healthy to eat. So let's see. Birdhouse Monthly. What's that about? Application. No. Don't need that. Car Buyer's Guide. Oh, whatever. Social. I'll take that. Oh, wait. Arthur, stop it. I just realized I need bandages. Bandages and alcohol wipes. That's enough. Just want to train my crappy first aid skills. So, whoopsie. I don't want to destroy my table. Stop that. So we can transform those low-quality bandages into something better. Here we go. My skill has increased. Hell yeah. I mean, this also means that I'm going to need new materials to work with, but honestly, it's super easy since I got the atomic coffee maker. So, no, now all I need to do is just, let's see. Makeshift bandages, we can craft 8 of them. Wonderful. No. Makeshift bandage. There we go. And here, let's pick that up. The only thing I need now is a water source. Luckily, we got that right next door. No, I don't want to dive. Thanks. So, let's see. You can go for boiled makeshift bandages. There we go. And I'm going to store that in there, and there we go. It's that easy. Perfect. I love it to have an atomic coffee maker. It's also easing things up a lot in a way that you might be like disappointed that your survival is all of a sudden that easy, but this game has enough other problems that I really don't mind at all. So let's stop wielding those hot bandages. Always feels like that's one of the weirdest weapons ever. The hot bandage of doom. But let's just read a bit. So, well, let's see. Does the auto-eating now work? Yes. No? Why does the auto-eating not work while I'm standing right next to my refrigerator? Oh, whatever. So, what can we craft? Food handling sucks, but... Wheat-free buttered toast. Okay. Wheat-free bread. Let's make ourselves some buttered toasts and enjoy ourselves. Okay. I already got this book through. Computer Science 301. Okay. Oh, I need a higher computer's rating to actually start understanding that book. Crafty Crafters Quarterly. Perfect. Oh, I already passed that fabrication skill. Damn. Unarmed, well, throwing. Let's learn throwing in theory. That's a good idea. I mostly do this to get some resting time on my wounded body parts, but somehow it seems like I'm not automatically taking things out of the fridge to eat them, for whatever reason that is. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, I know I wasn't around that long for tonight, but I'm gonna go off for now because I'm a little bit tired and there's a lot of things to do. There's only one thing that I want to go for before I log off for today. I want to bandage and sleep. And yeah, I'm really happy to see how far we got there, and I can't wait to go for the next run there. But for today, I need a little bit of a rest. So guys, I thank you all for the awesome company. Let's sleep the night, and then I'm going to log off. So in case you are rather newish here, I'll just drop my links here. So there's an entire big bad YouTube channel behind that with bajillions of videos. Okay, maybe not that many, but the last time I checked it was over 2,000. So knock yourselves out, my friends, and have a wonderful day. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.